Tumi Yongo Maleva, Tumi Dala, the Pata, Valentine, Diva, so there was didn't finish the 1804. There was some left. Sorry. So the last verse of the motivation is yourself attached to the receiving material and respect upon others. Then so that's the motivation there. Then recite with that, reciting Mahayana text, reading, showing others. While one doing that, then the others, I don't look for offerings in the respect from others. And the Mahayanas who don't, but as I said before, the motivation, you have that, but then but you tell other people why you are, because when you are reading Mahayana text with that motivation, then reciting, reading, showing others. While you're doing that, then you're saying, I'm Mahayana, so don't receive material respect for others. I'm no others, just that Mahayana, no others. Then, so there's a praise and also putting down. So when that is done, then by words, by the course of the words, then you build a little, Krishna, build a little, Krishna others, bring down others. So here is the root fall. So this is not, but it's a root fall, but not separate from the first one, Dadashime, the first root fall. You see, praise yourself, then put down others in the root fall. It's included in that. So it's not counted separately. Mm. 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 Then you haven't realized emptiness. Then you you teach, you show emptiness, you teach emptiness to others. Then saying, if you meant it, if you meant it like this, then you'll directly perceive emptiness. Mm. You'll become like me. So if the other person understood, then you see the root fall, telling wrong way. Mm. 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 So kings or ministers, so forth, they by them, so Kunjo Kor, the rare sublime ones, three rare sublime ones, and the pollution of rare sublime ones, or say precious sublime ones, Kunjo Kor, pollution of rare sublime ones. Or they punish bhikshus, sanghas, punish bhikshus. Then they take away the belonging to the sangha, sanghas or bhikshus punish, then they take away the things belong to them. When they offer to you, then you take it. When you receive it, then that time you receive the roof fall. The Kunjo Kor, the pollutions of rare sublime ones. It's given to you. It's given to you, then you take it. So you get the root fall of that. So the pollution of the rare sublime ones given to you, then you take it. So those who are in the those who are meditating, you see, the shine, kama abad meditation. So those samdemba, those meditators, turn to each shine, turn kasa. The presence in there. You meditate to that. So then, those undeveloped ordinary being, with the motivation, hatred, dislike, hatred. Then things belong to them, enjoyments belong to them, what they use. Then you give to people who recite prayers, tell about them what they use, enjoyment and what they need, and then you give way to who recite prayers. Who don't do shine, or don't mention shine, but who recite prayers, doing other things you give. Then you cut it. Then kind of give up the shine, shine, then give up. The belongings that the meditators, samdemba, so you give to people who read text or recite prayers. You give it to them, then you receive root fall. Motivation and hatred, dislike to those meditators, and then you give it those who, not doing shina, but reciting prayer or reciting prayers, reading text, whatever. So you give it to them. So then, when that happened, you should reform. Then when you give up bodhicitta, you receive the root fall. The bodhicitta is given up. So this one given up bodhicitta, and the ninth root fall, Logotawatsimba, holding the wrong view. So ninth one. So those two root falls, to receive those two root falls, doesn't need to be perfected with the shortcomings. Kundi. What's the English word? Yes. Shortcoming.
Four binding, yeah.
Huh?
Four binding factors.
For what?
Binding factors.
Four finding factors.
Binding factors.
Binding. So definition perfect is in four binding factors. The four shortcomings. So others, you need to receive the fall, you need to be perfect in the four binding factors. The kata. So what are the four binding factors? The four shortcomings, and constantly you want to say to their vices. Constantly you desire to do it, to enjoy, to do it. That one doesn't change your mind. You constantly desiring to that, the vice, the mistake. And then the second one is no shy and shameless. Because there is no you, no shameless, and there is no others, no shyness. Then third, when you do it, when you have done the vices, the mistake, then you're so happy. My one is so happy doing that. Then the fourth one, not looking at it as a mistake, not looking at it as a mistake. Then, with the not looking at the mistake. Then with that, you have the three others. Then there's a Kunji temple, the great four bindings. And then with this, not looking at the mistake, then on that, you see, don't have three others, but two others. Then two others. Two others, or one, or only the last one, not looking at the mistake. And then there's middle one, saboting. It's all mistake. So sakpa is probably the falling in the lower realm. Sakpa, and then the middle fall. But you don't have, not looking at the mistake, you don't have that. You look at the mistake, but you have the three others. three others. Last one, fourth one, you didn't have. You regret a mistake. There's a small sakpa, small fall. So even you are involved in the 16-root fall, but you don't have the great binding factor. Then it's a fall, a downfall of the small fall or middle fall. So that's a nyeche. It becomes a nyeche, vices, including that downfall. So now 46 vices, the secondary one. If one day passes without doing to Buddha Dhamma Sangha, prostration with the body, praise with the speech, calm mind with the mind, calmness with the mind. Probably to calmness, maybe devotion, or calmness. So not. I think the devotion has natural, the mind is calm, but angry, heresy, the negative thoughts, the unhealthy, say, growth, very unhealthy. If you check the nature, it's an unhealthy mind. All those other negative. Yeah, negative mind. But if the mind is into devotion, its nature is very calm, very calm. So not one day passes, no offering is done with the body, spirit, mind. And then you receive the vices. Not matter offering with the three doors to triple jam. The kata kunchosum, three patches to my mouth. Then, next, you also have a great desire and no satisfaction. Great desire, no satisfaction. attached ningur, receiving material or respect from others. So like that, you see, you're not trying to stop that. You're not trying to stop the attachment, you know. So you receive the vices, following the desiring mind. So you receive the vices, following the desiring mind. So you see, just I tell you, you know, if possible, should think if somebody didn't respect you, didn't make you offering, didn't respect you, then you see, something that you especially expect to receive materially, to receive respect, and then, you know, the person didn't do. I think, you know, my suggestion, very good practice, that person is so kind to you, helping you to practice lojong, patience, you know, lojong, and lojong patience, emptiness, bodhicitta, and that makes you to achieving much. That makes you so quickly to be collect excellence, merits, purification. That makes quickly to be free from oceans of samsara suffering, and makes to achieve as cessation of all the mistakes, having all the qualities. Enlightenment makes to achieve that. So the person who don't respect you, you especially expect that person will respect or make offering. Then especially the person didn't do. So the thing is so precious. What the person doing is the opposite of your attachment, your delusion, your self-chasing thought. Total against your self-chasing. You know, destroying yourself. You are ignorant, you are self-chasing thought. You know, which brings all problems from beginningless rebirth up to now, and then problems are, so without end. So the person is so kind, so precious. Should think that. That's a fantastic practice. Fantastic practice. That should know. That shouldn't take it as it's bad and this and that. Then you see, you make sickness, mental sickness. You know, you make yourself worse, mental sickness. So we've been doing that from beginningless rebirth. Beginningless rebirth, this is nothing new. We've been doing it from beginningless rebirth with no end, endless. If you omniscient see, you did endless. And so nothing. What the result is still be in samsara. So you are in suffering. Not free from suffering rebirth, all age and death and all the, sinners. You know, even the first suffering pain, not even from the first sermon. So that, so very important to use that way, this way. You're using it not to create samsara, Lord, but you're using what the person didn't offering and didn't respect you. You're using that, you see, develop the to realize how kind, unbelievable, most unbelievable kind, helping together to destroy your worst enemy, self-chasing thought. This ignorance, root of samsara. Wow, amazing. This is helping you. Wow, 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 wow. Amazing, amazing. So even you give him $100,000 is nothing. American dollar is nothing. Even you give him $1 billion, it's nothing. To bear the kindness of that, you understand? So I told in the past, many of you know. So I was, many years ago, I was coming from the Dalai school monastery at the Dharamsala Eastern Temple. I don't know, I was walking up to Tishita, but I was coming from that Dalai school monastery. Then there's a hill, then the road coming down. So Dalai school teacher, the one who was killed by torture people, he was up there on the hill, a little bit up. But he was looking at me like this, nose up, nose up, and then, looking down. Nose up like this. So he can. He's so expert in the philosophy, and he looks after the Dalai school today. He developed, Gelong, who control mind, negative mind. Negative action, all this business. So anyway, so when I came to Tishita, my room was Tishita like this, Kumbha, yeah? So Lama was staying in the big room, where I kept my Lama's room, my room, kept the chairman, but lived for 7 years in that big room. So I was staying in this corner, a small room outside. So I was sitting down. So I remembered the Dalai school teacher. So kind. Unfortunately, that one I remember. So kind, unbelievable. So kind, unbelievable. To that, to me. Giving us up, looking down. So I remember, so kind, unbelievable kind. So I thought, he's helping me together to destroy my self-chasing thought or ego. Just helping me together to destroy my ego. Self-chasing thought. helping me together. It's, myself, alone, myself, develop. You see, what I do, develop. But he's helping me together to destroy my worst enemy, inner enemy, the self-chasing thought. The ignorance. So, so that unbelievable kind. There's much of a kind who give you $100,000. Who gives you $1,000? It's nothing. This what I did, so kind to your mind. So then we give $1,000, I don't know, $1 million, whatever. It's nothing. It doesn't do that. It's difficult to benefit your mind. So then, tell her that. Then we give $1 million to you, and then have that back to your mind. It doesn't destroy your enemy, inner enemy. So it's kind of unbelievable. So then I thought to repay to him, to offer something. Geshe-Rabden Rinpoche, Geshe-Rabden, my teacher, Geshe-Rabden, other Geshes, there's other Geshes complain, Geshe-Rabden. I like it from library. They have a talk negative to Geshe-Rabden. So one day Geshe come in the house, Geshe-Rabden tell Geshe-Pemba, I told you, I think yesterday or whatever, who keeps all the lice inside. And the lice come out, he'd pick up and put inside. Geshe-Pemba is very famous patience, never got angry, but very famous in patience. So he told Geshe-Rabden, he was the Geshe-Rabden's attendant. So he told, Geshe-Rabden took aspect of diabetes. So I think very strict following that time not so much developed about knowledge of diabetes, also in the West, I think. So very strict is black bread, black tea, then Geshe-Rabden said, black face, black bread, black tea, but a white mind. But Geshe-Rabden said, white mind, with a good heart. So Geshe-Pemba told her, I don't know, one food, maybe something not so nice. So Geshe-Pemba said, delicious food from year after year, only from year after year, Geshe-Pemba said to Geshe-Rabden. He was a cook, he was Geshe-Rabden's cook. I think it's something for some food not good. I think Geshe-Pemba told Geshe, delicious food after here. It's true. It's only the taste, But after I was done, it's like going in septic tank, So anyway, I'm going to be, Yes. So Geshe-Rabden tell Geshe Pemba, the one the other Geshe came, then tell Geshe Pemba, oh, make momo. Suddenly, make momo. So then he has to buy shopping. So Geshe offers momo to the other Geshe who complains, who normally complains. Talks bad about Geshe Ratan. So that. But that is not politics. But you may think of politics. No, it is sincerely from the heart. Sincerely from the heart. Respect. You may think politics, then he stops criticizing. No, at all. It's total opposite. Total opposite. Yeah, total opposite. So sincerely from the heart, he appreciates his criticism normally. So sincerely appreciate from the heart, like that. Sincere appreciate kindness. Like that. That is not Geshe Ratan, my teacher. At Baksa, that's my first teacher, learned philosophy, the Dura. So it's many disciples. So basically, so he sent me to one teacher. His name is Genyeshi. He's not Lama, Yeshi. He's not all. Genyeshi is Tukamba. He's a great, it's a little bit like Lama Yeshi, a little bit like that. He always jog, humorous monk. Well, learned himself, but also makes very humorous to other monks. Lama Yeshi. Then he was so I took the teaching of he told me this 7 techniques of mind, cause and effect. That time there was no text from Tibet, there was no text. So I had no writing, just my own writing, not learned. So I write, he tells them, I write, that is one. I wrote 7 techniques, one cause and effect. Then I think Lama Tsongkhapa Guru Yoga, one type of meditation he mentioned. So that I think made all things. Then he went. He didn't stay, but he went to wandering life. Dharma Krishna renounced being wandering life. So Bombay was certain I didn't see. I saw in Sarnath, Geshe Pemba, Geshe Chambahung, Genyeshi, 3 lived together. Sarnath, when I was receiving, I think liberation palm in your hand. My first Lamrim teaching from Guru Japche Chijang Rinpoche. Sunta Rinpoche, younger Chuchu. Ling Rinpoche, Chijang Rinpoche. There were 3 together at Dambuzo Kumba. So then later Geshe Ratan came. So Geshe Ratan lived with him. Stayed during that time with him. So, yeah. Then I didn't see. Passed very long time. Then short aspect lay afterwards. So like that. The Genyeshi. It's very learned, it's very joyful. So that time we didn't have text and box. It's very rare. Very rare. And then afterwards, so much I have to copy. Then trauma kishir, which is not the previous great yoga, but the incarnation, one who passed away in New York, New Jersey. He was put in prison in Tibet by Chinese, man in China. So then he was certain, because he was from Sikkim, he was Sikkimese, so soon he was man in China, let him to be free after, I don't know, 6 months, I'm not sure. Then he sent a floor truck, many texts, the Tibetan text of the Jiten Chich and the author of Serache, full of truck. Then go to then copied from that by hand, many monks by hand. Then machine printed, not good machine, but printed. Yeah. Lama Shiva, for candidacy time Buddhas, the Lama was asked to revise those after they wrote, copied, then to revise. One of the monks there were other monks. So anyway, Baksa, very hard. So anyway, so that is not political. He made it political, to strong Christian, not that. Sincerely appreciating, so happy, sincerely appreciating the geshe, that geshe. It's normally criticizing. So sincerely appreciating. It's like Geshe Langzhi Tangpa, that he was criticized about the, I think, I'm not sure, Katamba Geshe Jenga was monastery, one monastery in there. Criticized maybe that he's not a monk, something like that. He's in this vow. But he especially went, made offering to the monks, made offering tea, money to the monks. Then he stood up, then he thanked them very, very much. He thanked them very, very much. It's not his mistake, but the monks, just somebody made a criticize. So he made offering, money, tea offering, he thanked to all the monks, he thanked for the criticizing. And that he doesn't make the case, but he thanks so much for everyone made offering. All like that. Geshe Langzhi Tangpa, who wrote the advices. And then Langzhi Tangpa was Chekawa. I'm not sure which Geshe. Maybe Chekawa. I'm not sure. So while he was giving teaching, this is my rule called Japjit Sang, which is explained. I wrote a note. So one girl came and then brought a child, and they said, "This is your child," and put it on his lap. While he was giving teaching publicly. Was what he was giving. Then Kadamba Geshe, I don't know, Langzhi Tangpa, maybe check out. Then he just kept the baby. He didn't say no, not mine, he didn't show any surprise. a shock, no? Very gentle, continuous give teaching to people. The baby kept, and he took care of, many years. He took care of the baby. Then one day, the lady came again, threw the baby away. That's it. Oh, that's incredible practice. Wow. So yeah, I mean, especially in the West, who were put in prison, give a lot of trouble to the lady. Maybe 70 put in prison. I don't know what else. Give a lot of trouble. So, so what happens? You know what happens. Do you know what happens if you harm to others or put in prison or whatever? Oh, I'm not deserved. What he did, what she said, I'm not put in prison. Oh, you know what I mean? But you never know. You're creating the cause. Your 100 lifetime, 500 lifetime, 1,000 lifetime. So many lifetimes you have prison. You don't know that. You don't know your karma. You don't know your karma. You see? Yeah. 500 for sure, 500 lifetimes. Then 1,000 lifetimes, millions. But depending on how heavy others suffered. You have no idea. You don't know dharma, you don't know karma, you don't know mind. Nature went in. Oh, you're going to suffer many, so many lifetimes from one negative reaction. I told already. So if you put person, I don't know what other things, suffering could have been. That's the world. The world, general people who don't know Dharma, who don't know Karma, really, general world people, even animals, tigers, or animals. This is what they do, uneducated. Who does not Dharma, Karma? So what everybody do, even they finish university, Harvard, Oxford, or they finish college, even other education, science, they're very high. All the other education, but no Dharma, no understand Karma. Really understand Karma, no. So you see, somebody harm, somebody just a little harm, then you shut it back, double, triple, So no idea at all what happened. You are creating the cause to suffer 500 lives. There's even small, 10,000 million. From that one negative karma, you suffer. You don't know that. No idea at all. No idea at all. You see? Oh, big mistake. That's why His Holiness, young people want to fight mainland China, young Tibetan. But His Holiness always ask peace. So through peace, non-violence, peace, then you see, get I don't know when to the middle way, Umenan, middle part from mainland China. So that's why that is so important. That now you understand why. You understand? You see, you large, whoa, 100,000 million power. It is advice to not harm your life. Tibetan life. 100,000 million do not harm to your life. To create the cause of happiness, peace. Life, hundreds and thousands, millions, enlargement, all like that, you have to know that. What is advice? Whoa. Even now, you have happiness, being peace. Not being violent. Then, even this life, you have so much happiness. Like that. So the world people are no dharma, no karma, and mind. Like that. And so, sorry, to tell one story. At Kapan, old monastery, upstairs, my small room, there was my classmate, my in charge of, not in charge, was a leader of my class, a boxer. This is our first class in Serache. So, you see, so his name is Chabel. So he was cooking after he disrupted, even the army, this, that, this. So he was, sorry. He was, he was cooking at Kapon long some years. He comes in my room. Then he was asked by Lama, there's a mouse under my bed. There's a mouse nest under my bed. The spring bed, I think, and underneath, where I sit underneath, they made a hole. And the mouse made a nest. So the Lama said, has a stick to the bed, let the mouse come out. So Chimbe did that. Maybe Lama too. Anyway, so one mouse came out. One mouse came out and went out to the door, straight through the building. He went I went to look where the mouse went. So the mouse jumped on the vegetable garden. The Lama, which is Lama planter or whatever. Yeah, so he went in there. Well, I think a true story is he went to the vegetable garden. So what happened? So after 1 month, in my drawer, down by the altar, there's a drawer. There's only one thing. There's only one new thing. Zen. There's not yellow one, red Zen. Very, very thin. Because Mama makes, we have one other, after Zina, she was there, but especially after she left the mountains, then we were taken care of. We and myself, Lama and myself were taken care of by Mama Max, this American, African-American, she took care of us for many years. I think helped to build the Lauto Gomba and Kapan in the old times. So the monks were 60 some, then the house from Laudo, then built their lodging, not lodging, what do you call it? The residence, quickly, very quickly. So that some of the rooms didn't have even drawer. during the course. So during the course, the Indians, Westerns, they stay inside. Monks, they probably in the tent, in the grass bed, dry hay bed, and then the monks sleep. Our monks like that. And yeah, I mean it's quickly built, so yeah, but nobody fell down through the steps. So. Yeah. So, Mama Max said to go to Japan. Lama and myself do it Japan. So Japan is hot. So she said, yeah, this thin Zen, this is the only new thing in my room. I mean, other pressures at the Lama Tsongkhapa statue. That's it. This Zen is a very nicely folded. 1, 2, 3, 4, I think maybe 4 times folded very nicely. Put that to in Japan. So the mouse came back. The mouse came back and he made a hole right in the center of the Zen. Only one hole. But the hole is right in the center, but it means a hole, or when you put it outside, the whole 1, 2, 3, 4. You see, they're so smart. I think some mouse very smart than maybe many people. For the negative way, how to hum back. How to hum back, you know. Sometimes maybe people don't know much. So it's very unbelievable. What in mouse? You know, that's the only new thing I have in my room. You know, so unbelievable. That you see, if you harm to even mouse, you see, they can do that. And what I'm using this example, if you animals, you harm, oh, this is what they can do. You understand? Even they do that. If you harm to some humbug. I'm giving an example without telling another story. Yeah, so I should. But everyone didn't see. You have to visualize. Sorry to say that. So, so I thought to offer him something, to thank Govardhan. Then that, of course, 2 times that didn't happen. To him to thank, to offer something. Yeah. So I felt that that's unbelievable kindness, unbelievable kindness. So even if somebody gives you $100, $100,000, it doesn't nothing. That it doesn't that kindness, that unbelievable. So unbelievable kind. So Kalvari. So if possible, we're trying to practice Dharma. Trying to practice Dharma, just mantra or sadhana, just only that. Some mantra, sadhana. No, shouldn't think that. Shouldn't think that. Just only that, nothing else. Then, then other things do not become virtue. The only, I don't know, even sadhana, doing sadhana, become cause enlightenment. Some imprint is, but through the moderation, because moderation has bodhisattva to be cause enlightenment. There is some mantra, the one mala mantra, the sadhana. If there is no moderation, no bodhisattva, then I don't know. So maybe just maybe cause we happiness, future life, just that. I'm not sure. Or being scared, or I might be born in hell if I don't sadhana. Then you see, just for yourself, it's purely, you become only yourself, no sentient beings. You see, you never thought. In that motivation, there's no thought of sentient being, completely kind of like never done for sentient, just yourself. And, maybe to not be born in hell, something. Then rushed. So, so maybe the result from the action, then maybe, I don't know, only the happiness of future life. So, of course, if you pay attention, sadhana, it leaves even the motivation impure, but, then in this it leaves positive imprint. So that will help too. A long way to enlightenment. But the action doesn't become so. So I think something like this happen in our daily life. We should realize so unbelievable kind that person, so precious what the person to do. So person precious what the person, so kind. All that. Appreciate. Normal people in the world, bad. But here, Dharma practice. Especially you are lojong, practicing mind, lojong. I think that best for you. Well, brings enlightenment, cool. Prima samsara cool. Brings enlightenment, brings you to enlightenment. Then good. Then you are good Dharma practitioner. If you can do that, totally opposite to what the world people do. Even their president or America, or even their very high scientific knowledge, or this, that, Harvard University, Oxford University. But see, but they don't do this normally too. Oh, so true. Huh? So totally opposite to what the old German people or the animal do. Except the animal with Bodhisattva or Buddhism, whether they invented, and then people ask German people what animal do, what that. Totally opposite to that. That makes you bring so much peace in your heart. Bring so much peace in your heart by recognizing, helping. It's incredible help to you, protection. Then you bring so much peace in your heart. So you see, like that, then anybody should do what people call bad things, mistreat you. Somebody criticize somebody, mistreat you, like the Dallas school teacher did, or like that, whatever. So then, with all these things, most positive for you, become most positive, most important for you. Most important. Then gives you good quality of human being, patience. Patience and many things, yeah. Oh, yeah. And compassion, many things, yeah. Brings many good quality to you. Very important quality. And the enlightenment makes it enlightenment, brings you to enlightenment quickly. Then that is very excellent Dharma practitioner. Wow. Then you see anybody bad things. Wow, it's for you. Most precious, most kind. Because it helps your mind so much. It's like, Sim's teaching. So then I told you many times, he had only one, maybe the pictures or some gurus or something, but he has one clock, only one cost. He has in the houses probably, other than woolen dress or something, but clock. So when he came back from the teaching, clock was stolen by thief. Thief came to the clock. He's a very old mentor at Dharamsala, the Geshe, and the Geshes didn't become normal Geshe. They started in a philosophy expensive, then make offering they do it. But it's a mental Geshe, in the realization. So the clock was taken, but when he was teaching in the daytime, the thieves came to the clock. When he came back, the clock was not there. So he was so happy. The clock was lost. So happy, unbelievable. Because you understand? Because he see. Because why so happy? Why? Because your child, whom you care so much, maybe more than your life, but the mother, or your, I don't know, friend or something. I don't know, or boyfriend or girlfriend, or I'm not sure. Somebody you like so much. So you see, got something what he or she liked, then you'll be so happy, You're so happy. So mother knew the child got something what child liked. The mother cares the child more than her life. The mother makes the mother so happy. So they get among the already have Bodhisattva, as I told a few days ago. So Already a Bodhisattva. So as I done 15 years, he lived backside of Tishita mountain, had room there, house built. Maybe I went there one time, I don't remember. A long time ago. So, yeah, I hear Bodhisattva when he was there. That's what is known is that. So, because he said the sentient being so precious, so kind, he already has a realization. So, because that, like the mother who loves her child more than her life, something so, that could be also so much attached to both of us. But here again, among this, the people, sentient beings, so precious, doesn't matter attachment. So precious, so they have altered us. So because of that, then the thieves came in his room to wash away. They were so happy because whom he cherished must. Oh, receive what they need, what they want. Oh, that made him so happy. You understand? You have to understand why. Why he is so happy. Why? But somebody might think crazy. And maybe in the West, people think crazy. Why people so happy? Somebody can steal your things. Why so happy? They think there's something wrong with the person's mind. Must go to a psychologist or must go to institute where crazy people stay. Mental institute, yeah. My thing is in the West. So, sorry, it gets longer, but and then this one I told many times. I guess Lama Kunjo, outside Kapon, but all come back. Kapon raining, so step, big step, slippery. So in the front of the Tara, the room of the tree. So from step. Then I think so much. So he felt jada, the sound jada. He felt that. So he immediately thought, my obstacle, received on him. He immediately thought that that my obstacle received on him. So he was so happy. He was so happy. So you see, if we are, I'm just talking, I'm not practitioner. So you see, if you have cancer, if you have got cancer, if you've got some sickness or something, and the problem. So, now I can, I've been praying, and I receive now the sicknesses of the sentient beings. I receive it now. And whatever the problem is, I receive the sentient beings' problems. And you're supposed to feel so happy. Supposed to feel so happy. You received, you've been praying, now you received sentient being suffering. Problem. Oh, you're supposed to feel so happy. Oh, that's what, ever practicing or able to develop mind. Oh, feel so happy that you received suffering of sentient beings. You experience, so happy. Like the Kisha Lama Kunjo. That's what you need to. Those are the practice, Dharma practice. Wow, mind, thought transformation. This unbelievable. This, very powerful practice. So he was so happy. So Jida told them, immediately he thought he received all my life obstacle. I think sometimes Gabon, I think sometimes I thought the obstacle that I have, sometimes maybe I don't get problem that time, but then maybe the cows, in the cows will give milk, they die. So I think the others, it seems, that happens. Like that. So anyway, Geshe-Lama Kuncho, so happy. That's really incredible good achievement on Rojung. He already trained his mind, Rojung. All of that. So Dharma, not just sadhana, doing some mantra or going to the temple or just not that. Just to tell that. Then, so, okay. So should feel happy. You develop your mind. If you can feel happy, that your mind developed. If you can feel happy. The experiencing suffering, problem, or sickness, all sentient beings. You are experiencing on behalf of all sentient beings and feeling happy. That's what you need. Then your mind is developed. They show the sign that your mind develops. So, okay, so we stood there. So I didn't finish. Sorry. So I didn't finish. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe next year. Maybe next life. But you see, Kandula advised to request me to give Lojong teaching. But you see, I've been talking about that. I've been talking the essence from the beginning. Yeah. So. So yeah, okay. So the Kachuri. You see, in this way, then how many obstacles happen to you, sicknesses or other problems, so always mind is happy. So you are experiencing all suffering. It's a kadama gase kamlung maset tande dunga tamejan ngonte lengen sejin chimi tunan dejuji dungala gawagum shi angs. So there's I think 30 or something, 37 or something, I'm sure. After each verse, his advice. So that's one. So experiencing some small problem this life, and it makes to finish past negative karma. Past negative karmas. And Chimetlan Dejuji, there will be happiness. Because that, then there will be happiness in the future life. So the future life, you see, life, sun rising. When the sun rises, plants grow. Plants grow up, and the animals enjoy, people enjoy. So that's even only one sun. So I'm just saying happiness. Wow, after enlightenment, wow. Great and great. What about life by life? So life by life, and so like that. Therefore, then Katamakesh Kamuma said, therefore, Dungala Kaokamshian, they rejoice, feel happy that you have the suffering, that you have the problem, whatever it is, disease or whatever, cancer, anything. Dungala Kaokamshian is a good thing. So benefit of that, finish past their karmas. So much quality from beginning to birth. Then the result, future happiness, life, sunshine. Wow. So therefore, they rejoice. The suffering that you have. So that is not particularly related to with the bodhicitta. Just experience the problem now makes to finish past next karmas. Otherwise, what happens? Then you see, you don't experience past next karma now. Now kind of like long life and kind of healthy, kind of, Then when you die, you're born lower realms for eons. So that, you see, for eons, not years, not months, not days, not hours. Eons. So what about that? The heaviest suffering in the existence. What about that? So, you see, so without need to that, then you experience some problem this life. Or then future, wow, finish karma, and the future, wow, so much happened. Then suffering. Good. What about the problems? What about? So that, not relative with bodhicitta or emptiness. Then on top with the relative with bodhicitta, wow. Amazing, you understand? So like that, yeah, didn't catch my name. Then maybe just to cook the preparation. The equity. Yeah, the Gista. Bitch, bitch. Oh. So, so so this time we have met not only press image, but you see the paper image, but 8 films, 10 reasons. Wow, wow, wow. Most rare. Received. Wow, like dream it happened. Something difficult, extremely difficult to happen, but it happened. It's a kind of impossible thing happened, but it happened this time. Then I met the lesbian part of teaching that show revealed Four Noble Truths: true suffering, true cause of suffering, true cessation of suffering, and which leads to that, to the true path. So that teaching we met. So fortunate, unbelievable fortunate. Wow. That you can be teaching that makes you to be free from oceans of samsara suffering, oceans of helping hungry ghosts, animal, human beings, sura, asura. Wow. Amazing. So, met somehow. It's impossible thing, but happened this time. So next time. Then not on that, on top of that, I met great vehicle teaching, sutra. That you can, that shows, that reveals five path 10 bhumis, and you can achieve full enlightenment for certain thing. And that, but you see, that's even more amazing than before. Wow. There's multiple, more amazing. Something which is impossible that happened. I met, Wow, so fortunate. Unbelievable, I'm so fortunate. that Mahayana Sutta teaching to achieve that you can achieve a short path to achieve full enlightenment, cessation of all the mistakes, completion of all the wow. And then we say, because in Sutra, then Mahayana Sutra, so it takes 3 countless great eons to complete the course of Dhammakaya and the course of Rupakaya. The Sambhadakaya, course of Dhammakaya and Rupakaya, the merit of wisdom, merit of virtue. The course of Rupakaya, merit of virtue, course of Dhammakaya, merit of wisdom. So it takes 3 countless great eons to complete. So then you have compassion, the stronger compassion than the compassion following the Mahayana path Sutra. Strong compassion. So can't understand that sentient beings have to suffer for a long time. You don't want. Unbelievable suffering. You don't want. So you have so much compassion to sentient beings. So then Buddha, you see, because of the strong compassion, wanted sentient beings to be free from oceans or some sort of suffering to bring the enlightenment. It's Kuga, in one life, Kuga. So then Buddha has revealed Tantra. The mantra. Mantra is not just to recite, the mantra is the path. Not mantra. The path, the quick path to enlightenment. That you can achieve enlightenment in one life. So Buddha has revealed the Kriya Tantra, Jaya Tantra, Anutaya Tantra. So to achieve enlightenment in one life. That to not for your happiness, for the sentient beings, freedom from cooling oceans or some sort of suffering to bring the enlightenment. Then now, on that you see in first you achieve long life. Then 100 years to hundreds of years or 1,000 years to live. You make kind of long life. So then you practice the Lower Tantra, and then you achieve enlightenment in one life. All like that. So now here, now even that is long, even that is too long, so you're so strong compassion to the sentient beings can't stand so long that they have to suffer. So you want to make them to be free from ocean, samsara, suffering, bring to full enlightenment. I mean the unification of Bodhisattva as quick as possible. You want to do that. So strong battle. So Buddha has revealed the Maha-Anuttara Tantra. That in the which is greater. So all this Tantra is Mahayana, all this great skill, Mahayana Sutra, great skill, then the lesbian part. And now the Tantra has a greater skill than the Mahayana Sutra. Now the high Tantra has the greatest skill of method and the great skill of wisdom. The wisdom is the clear light, the wisdom that is not gross mind. Mind is gross mind, subtle mind, extreme subtle mind, both as gross, subtle, extreme subtle. So the extremely subtle mind, realizing emptiness. Also by wisdom, special. The highest tantra. The method is the highest skill. So you are able to achieve, if you achieve clear light, Mahamudra, then you are able to achieve, able to complete the merit of virtue, merit of wisdom. Something like burden, no? I thought maybe my room or somewhere. There's no candles. Lit it up, there's no candle. Only light. But I did have experience different places lighting candles. So in to achieve, complete the parameter that merit wisdom virtue in a brief lifetime or designated time, within some number of years, they able to achieve full enlightenment, universal state of Bodhisattva, in the brief lifetime or designated time. No, not that. So why we are taking initiation? So here, so important, unbelievable. Really, well, generally people, there's something that also maybe I don't know, and in the East, there's some, like if it's long life initiation or something like that, some initiation, then many people come. But if it's just teaching, then less people come. But this is there. But also in Taiwan, Malaysia here, also with teaching, then not so much. Very little people. Well, then it's initiation, then more people. That's also something like that. So anyway, I have to understand how the reason, so unbelievable, most important reason. Wow. So then now you can realize, recognize yourself how so fortunate. You can recognize yourself how so fortunate. You understand? It's not joke. It's not playing joke. You understand? Not playing joke. So lucky. Unbelievable. And then, now, during sadhana or during practice, wow, this highest tantra, wow. Even just tantra, the highest tantra, wow. So fortunate. But then of course, it has to be based on 3 pairs apart. Without Bodhisattva, it doesn't become cause of enlightenment. Even you meditate on doctrine of doctrine. Without emptiness, then it doesn't become antidote to samsara. It doesn't eradicate the ignorance, root of samsara. Without renunciation, it does not become a cause of liberation. Become a cause, just a cause of samsara, cause of Lord alone. Make big mistake. Doesn't know how to practice Tantra. Doesn't know how to practice Tantra. So even if practice without principles apart, without principles apart, without understanding, without practice, then it doesn't really become Tantra practice. It becomes cause of law realm. Cause of law realm. Or you told the stories. Born as Preta, didn't know how to practice Tantra, so with Alambrim, so born as Preta, remember? And or the Preta or landlord, Preta, but then also get born in hell. So Lambrim means so important. So the anyway, I just tell here. Anyway, I just tell here after I remember. So, it's good. So the motivation has bodhicitta. I mean, it depends upon the motivation, the basis. With that, even don't have realization, but at least you see the kind of effortful experience. The 3 pens of heart is possible. However, on the basis with that, even don't realization, but with thought that, and then practice Tantra. Then it becomes cause. Then it becomes a quick path to enlightenment. Otherwise not. So my suggestion is that no matter how much you are like busy, even 5 minutes on the Lamrim, I mean that's just kind of imbecile, but 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, half hour, 1 hour, as much as Lamrim meditation. This reading Lamrim book, reading Lamrim text. Then best is the Lama Tsongkhapa middle Lamrim or Lamrim Temmo. And then thanks liberation palm or that there will be more translation or Lamrim. There's already some. So the meditation guide essential nectar, so like that. After knowing liberation palm or jambal shalung, they must say, or the I don't know that's English or and the Lama Tsongkhapa middle Lamrim. So by knowing that, either you follow the outline of those texts. However, so I say best is even 5 minutes, no matter how they're busy, even 10 minutes, even 5 minutes every day, the Lamrim meditation, the Lamrim Akhatare, thinking Lamrim, the reading the text or Lamrim, one after another, so the Lamrim subject, or you are meditate, to train the mind in the Lamrim to have realization. So even 5 minutes train the exercise. So Kalure. First of all, study the Lamrim book 2-3 times. Make sure from beginning to the end to know. So if there's some if there's something you don't understand right now in your notebook, in one book that all the Dharma questions, or what you don't understand, all write down, and then discuss with your resident teacher or some student who have studied so well, finished studying so well, or like that, discuss something like that. So try to learn Lamdun that way. So then when you have confidence, now I can, if I'm really mentored, I can get realization, confidence. Then you do the meditation, effortful meditation. So 3 times learning Lamdun, so from beginning to end. So like that, each time when you see new things, to understand. So then that general instruction. Then the kind of effort meditation. Then you see, effort meditation. I don't know. 3 months or 3 months. So 3 months or you're going to have 6 months or 1 year. The longest 1 year, for example, in the Guru devotion, you do effortful meditation. So 3 months or 6 months or 1 year, something like that. Guru devotion. Then this gradual path of lower capable being in general. Then gradual path of middle capable being in general. Then gradual path of higher capable being. So you other things, 1 year. So 1 year gradual path of lower capable, 1 year gradual path of middle capable, 1 year gradual path of higher capable. So you can do also like that, or 6 months, or 3 months, 5 years. So you do maybe need to do like that. I don't know, 2 or maybe 1. Sometimes, so for some people 1 is enough. Some people maybe need 2 or 3 times or something like that. So then the Kasvara, then do the effortless meditation. So until you get realization of Guru devotion, how many gurus you have? 1 guru or 1,000 gurus or whatever. So seeing 1 guru with much effort by looking at Buddha, then you come to realize that Buddha, that's all numberless Buddha, that's all the Buddha. Then 1 Buddha is all, if you have 1,000 guru, that 1 Buddha is all the 1,000 guru. Or if you have 1 guru, that's the Buddha. So they say, like milk and water, inseparable, so that become 1. You are a realization. No difference is 1. Stable, not just few hours or few days. You feel like that, but then disappears. No, that is Shiji Shinjira. Kindness of the Guru, bless your mind. That's the few days you have experienced, participate, so few hours, all of that. So this for weeks, months, years, stable. All that, you have realization. So then correctly, of course, when you have that, then you don't care. Most important in your life is to follow the Guru's words, Guru's advice. And then become most important the respect, all that with the Bodhisattva mind. And then service. Service. And then you see, everyone has material, something to offer, then collect merit, collect extensive merit, most powerful purification, collect extensive merit. Then make offerings, give something to offer. Then that today brings to enlightenment. Become closer to enlightenment, or even by that. Otherwise, like Milarepa, Parliament Choba Dubei, I don't remember the other previous words. So he has nothing. So he asked his Marpa to give house, clothing, house, food, and then also Dharma. Completely, then Marpa accepts. So like that. So his way of offering to Guru is through practice, through realization, through Dharma practice and the realization. So that's best offering. So like that. What's that? For example, I'm not sure. I think maybe Katam Christianova, or really don't remember. So collect the, after drinking tea, the shark is butter left in the wooden bowl. So you collect all that. He sent a tulum, the dogs, to give to the dogs and tulum. And there's his teacher, his guru there. These dogs are his paws, Papapuga. All his paws, the guru's paws. His guru's paws. So he collect all the shark, the butter, after he drink 20, then sent in Tolum to give to the dogs. And the dogs are his guru's paws. So he said, you collect so much merit, then sending the shark, after collecting the shark up in the tree, then sending to the in Tolum, there are people who do pujas, ngapas, and maybe not as a monk, ngapas who do pujas, send them. It's much unbelievable merit than offering, sending dogs belong to his guru, the guru's paws. So he said that. And so what it does is that when he sent after drinking the tree, the butter collector, shark, then sent there. So when he offers those dogs there, for example, one dog, shark, you give it to the dog from the guru. So he collected merit, having offered to numberless Buddha, numberless Dharma, numberless Sangha, numberless statue, numberless stupa, numberless sculpture. So he collected more merit than offering to all the holy objects. So giving even spoon of butter, to one dog, that belonged to his guru, Durham. So he collected unbelievable extensive merit, then offering to numberless Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, numberless statues, numberless stupa, numberless scriptures, like that. I think maybe Gautama Geshe, somebody else. Gautama Geshe, but I forgot the name. Maybe the teacher is Jengawa. Durung. That Gautama Geshe, one who sent the shark. So I don't remember. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, then Kasure. So I talk tomorrow the particular benefits practicing Yamataka. There's 4 or 5 benefits. Particular practicing Yamataka, so they are mentioned tomorrow, it takes time today. So there, just one more essence. I think I mentioned in the past. I did Yamata initiation before here. Yeah, that time I also mentioned. So anyway, that has to be known. So like this, that takes time. Many of you might know. Do Yongda Chita, Namatumba, Lamgamba, the practice of Tantra means the deal with the result for complete purity. Part there which is Haman as a similar aspect, Namatumba, to the result, the practicing path, you see, the similar to the smell aspect, the for complete purified result. For complete pure result. The way that's the number 2. So that okay, so that many people you might know that many of you the urgent one, the other one as the more what makes quickly achieve full enlightenment, the unified state of Bodhisattva. unified state of the Dhammakaya and Rupakaya, Buddha's holy body and holy mind. Unified state. So to achieve that, then you need to achieve the unified path. Learning. In order to achieve unified path of normal learning with the enlightenment, which is the Buddhahood, you need to achieve unified path of learning. In order to achieve that, you need to achieve Dhammakaya. And in order to achieve that, you need to achieve clear light, illusory body separately. So to achieve the illusory body, then you see Guya Samaja Tangdir path is what reveals the details how to achieve illusory body. So need to practice that. With their details how to achieve the illusory body. So the path teaching which conclude the illusory body, that is the Fatha Tantra. Fatha Tantra. Then the teaching or the Tantra which concludes we taught details of each clear light. We taught details and which concludes that is the Mata Tantra, the Jagra Sambhara part. Now, to practice, thoughts need to practice that. So to achieve those two, then you need to practice Yamantaka. So the Yamantaka, because you need to pacify the obstacles. You need to pacify the obstacles to actualize practice Yamataka. So Yamataka is Vajrabarava is the most wrathful. Most wrathful. The wrathful Yamataka, the wrathful judges like that, but this Vajrabarava is most wrathful. And the most powerful to face our obstacle as the most powerful. So without relying on this, you can't complete the path of Jagra Sambhara and Guya Samaja, the clear light in the illusory body. You can't complete. So you need to rely on Yamataka, the most powerful, Vajrabarava. So need very much in such a degenerate. Now it's over-degenerated time. Not just degenerate, but over-degenerated time. So need so many obstacles. Inner obstacles, outer obstacles, so many obstacles. Fine. So need to rely on Yamataka. But also it develops wisdom. Yamataka, the Mandushiri, the most wrathful aspect, so Mandushiri, so develops wisdom as well. So there was some before I did retreat, I did Baksa with my classmate, Debung monks, one in Kalam, and quite a number of monks at Baksa. I did. So I didn't see a commentary before. When I began the retreat, Geshe Tupten Tashi, who did 3-year Hiruga retreat, Bodhisattva retreat, probably, he had text, so I borrowed from him. So I read a few pages during the retreat. Then I made it up, the visualization with the mantras, because I don't know, maybe, I don't know what happened, maybe, I don't know what happened, that they had drawn the text there, so I read only a few pages from him. So I made it up, the visualization. Sorry. Visualization. I made it up. But anyway, during that retreat, I think my motivation maybe a little bit okay. I think I'm not sure, but that's one thing I thought. So anyway, after the retreat, then the Madhyamika teaching I was received from Lama. The same text, but commentary about Lama Tsongkhapa, but you see, before and after, you see the words have more effect to your mind, more effect and to your mind, and sort of I don't know how to say, understand the words more. Before, not. After that, the more effect. Most words as something pressure or kind of I don't know, blessing or more effect. That's what the difference is to your mind. When I read the Madhyamika's example. So deity's blessing, you can see clear there. Before after same subject, same text, but you read a letter, difference. Some more some real or some more effect. So that shows deity's blessing. Like that. So it does. So but during Yamata retreat, so one thing. So that's the basis. Bless your bless. This is blessing your mind. You understand? Do that. Oh, like this. Then I told last time here, at Baksa we have a lot of this, what do you call in English? Spirit harm. Pressing the body. Pressing the body. Huh? What? What? The Jimnan, respectful Jimnan one. Jimnan, the pressing the body, you can move down. Huh? Do you understand?
Sleep paralysis.
Huh?
Sleep paralysis. Sleep paralysis. So, yeah, that's right. So, a lot happens, a lot of the Baksas, beginnings are very mischievous. So many people killed when the Indians and the British. So this place where Mahatma Gandhi was present, one old building that the later nuns put there and lived there. Then later representative of his owners lived there. Same building, but then the prison now, of course, same building. The outside not changed. Barbed wires and all that, inside. So the Mahatma Gandhi was present was Sarah Che and Sarah Mae monks' prayer hall and also the bedroom. Many monks all like bed all like that. Then outside in court, voluntary courtyard was a bed, small but bed like this. So then that it was very small. The outside there's barbed wire, then there's a ditch. So way up there, so there's one bed way up there, this bed. Then this small bed. Then you go. Then when I went to Sikhisharab, then I was up there, one bed up there. So I had a long shantab, the rope, that I think Granada was waiting, but my body is shorter. So the long shantab, then folded, put around, and I was fat by that. And then so one day, one monk, garden or some table took me there. Maybe tea in Pathem, I'm not sure. But second day, maybe momo, I think. So Geshe-la eat momo, inside everything, inside the meat. So inside everything, he made the outside cover all like this. And then in place there are several there round. So it made then he put like this, inside all empty. So then the attendant takes like this. So people will see complete momo. Anyway, so I had a name, Rinpoche or something, then supposed to incarnate, this, well, of course, all samsara beings are incarnate. Samsara beings are reincarnated being. But I said here, the incarnate, it's with a lot of merit and prayer, then to the result born a human being to benefit others. So kind of like that. You complete your Dharma Kunda, Dharma practice. So kind of like that. Which you've been praying, so according to that, happening according to that, and so just a simple way. So I'm not sure, just myself, I can't really remember past life, so like that. But my faith in reincarnation, relating myself, is what I say is not remembering past life, but when you do certain meditation, certain practice, meditation, then you have a sort of some, some understanding, something which is the imprint from past life, practice Dharma in past life. So some from there, then the understanding comes some, not much, just some ideas for past, there's imprint from past life. So I believe in that way, practice have been practiced Dharma in the past. So it's like that, but not that I remember past life, not that. Even though the other lamas did mention as the emphasis for the incarnation of that called Lauta Lama. Not monk, it's a ngakpa. It's a very good ngakpa. Lot of retreat and keep initiation like that. It's kind of very renounced, sort of like that. Yeah. Oh, such. Yeah. So there's yeah. Then, and Deputy Thorn, which I said, past life. There's many initiative teachings. So which said, first retreat, what you do, the yamataka. So then, of course, to be qualified, you need to receive initiation, great initiation. So first yamataka, that's pitfall, some of the obstacle to practice Dharma. So then, afterwards, to get some and then the deity. First yamataka, this is what normally the let's say learned ones or their instruction. I mean, this is what normally instruction by from learned Lama to delegate to someone which then you correct one, yeah, that's so then